In section 5.1, we're looking at decimal notation and rounding. So our decimal point separates our whole number place value from our fractional place value. 16.8 is going to be read 16 and 8/10. Notice the tenths has one decimal place, 1 0. This is -7 and 41 hundredths. 2 zeros, 2 decimal places. -8 and 2 hundredths. And this last one is red, 2 and 15 thousandths. Notice again, 3 zeros for thousandths, 3 decimal places. We're going to write the word name as a numeral. So where I have 1 and 15 hundredths, this is 1 point, the and this is the decimal point, that's our point, and then 15 hundredths, remember hundredths has 2 zeros, 2 decimal places, so this is 1.15. 672 and 5 thousandths. So 672 and 5 thousandths, I know I'm going to need 3 decimal places. So 672 point, and I'm setting up for 3 decimal places, and to put the 5 into 3 decimal places is 005. So that's 672 and 5 thousandths. Next I have 49 and 9/10. So 49 and 9/10, 49.9. 9 and 38 thousandths. So 9 and 38 thousandths. We're going to need 3 decimal places. So it's going to be 9.038. When we compare decimal numbers, we need them to have the same number of decimal places. So if I'm comparing 83 and 205 thousandths to 83 and 195 thousandths, 205 thousandths is greater than 195 thousandths. Here I have 4 and 2,163 10,000ths to compare to 4 and 301 thousandths. I'm going to put a 0, making these both have 4 decimal places. So now they're both written in 10,000ths. So I have 4 and 2,163 10,000ths. And I can compare that with 4 and 3,010 10,000ths. And finally, I'm comparing -94 hundredths with -93 hundredths, and -94 hundredths is less than -93 hundredths. Next, we're going to round decimals to a particular place value. For the first one, we're rounding to the nearest tenth. And when I round a number to the nearest tenth, that means I need to have 1 decimal place. So this is how long my number is going to be. So when I look outside the box, the number 6 indicates I need to round up. So this is going to be 45 and 9/10 to the nearest tenth. When I round to the nearest 10,000th, I have I want my number to have 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. Looking outside here, the 7 indicates I have to round up. So I have 452 10,000ths. Rounding to the nearest thousandth, that's 3 decimal places. This 2 outside indicates I'm going to keep the number 9 as is, so it's 1 and 579 thousandths. And for the nearest hundredth, 2 decimal places, 289 and 7 hundredths.